Ooh, free bundle, yes please. Come to daddy. View it load. Come on internet. Let's go. Let's go. Crank it up. There it is. Really? That's what you're giving me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yadam. I hope you are doing well. We're back playing some Call of Duty. And I thought I'd talk about a topic today. Twitter has been popping off recently. And there's a lot of rumours floating around regarding the next Call of Duty game. And I'm keen to discuss them with you guys here, because I think they're very interesting. Very interesting. And for somebody who has... I've done a bit of game creation in my time. My degree was video game creation. It's interesting to see what Activision have decided to do moving forward into this next Call of Duty game. So Twitter's been popping off recently regarding the new, what the 2020 Call of Duty title could be, and there's lots of stuff floating around. That should have been a collateral, okay. We have had confirmed that it will be Treyarch making it, which is interesting because it is not their turn to make a Call of Duty game. It will be connected to the Black Ops universe, but it won't be a new Black Ops game, which I find really interesting. Black Ops is such a successful franchise for the industry, and for them to connect it to the Black Ops industry but not actually call it a Black Ops game is very, very interesting to me. Now, from what the rumours are saying on Twitter, and to be honest, rumours have been pretty consistent recently, we reckon that it might be a Vietnam game, which, you know, don't know how keen I am for that. I'm not a huge history video game buff, so for me to see that it's going to Vietnam, or might be going to Vietnam, I'm not overly thrilled by that. But that isn't, don't get me wrong, that's not saying that the game is going to be bad in any way whatsoever. I just never played World at War, didn't play World War II either. From what I remember, World War II was a bit of a flop. I know a lot of my friends played it. Man, that guy's got a laser beam on his gun. Holy. Now, I would love a new Black Ops game. Black Ops, the series, has been one of my favourite series across all of the Call of Duty franchise. My top 5, in fact, go Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, Black Ops 1, 2, and then 3. So the fact that they're not bringing it as a Black Ops game is very saddening to me, because I'm really annoyed I missed out on Black Ops 4. I might even go back and play it. But the fact that I missed out in Black Ops 4's Prime was really frustrating to me. I've been watching a lot of it on YouTube, and it's an amazing game. The gunplay looks honestly sensational. But this game was a huge leap forward in that. The gunplay in Modern Warfare is some of the best gunplay I feel we've seen in years. Now, that's not a huge statement, because I haven't played Call of Duty. I mean, this Call of Duty got me back into Call of Duty, but I haven't played Call of Duty that much leading up to this game. So I'm not fully aware of where the franchise has been. My last Call of Duty I played quite a lot of was Black Ops 3 on PC during uni. What the? That was an enemy? What the? Big plays in the house, boys, needed to win this game. Is there a guy in this building? Right here? No way. There was. Dude, we're actually coming back into this. We've trip capped them. I'm running out of ammo with my P90, I must admit. No, I stopped shooting, man! Can we win this game? Yeah, we've tied. Big plays needed, boys. Losing B. Man, this is going to be insane. Dude, look at your lack of skill, you pleb, literally. Your name is pleb. We just need A and C. That's all we need is A and C. Clutch nade. Oh! Go on, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Well played. So what I find quite interesting is, obviously, Treyarch are making this new Call of Duty game. And now they've been brought in, I wouldn't say last minute, but if it's not their turn to create a COD game, you know, then why bring them in? should have done a bit more research looking into this, but I guess Sledgehammer have been dropped from the creation of Call of Duty, Call of Duty this year anyway. What a pro player. Really interesting move by Activision to bring Treyarch in with only 2 years in between their... What just killed me? What just exploded? How did I just die? I would love to know what I did to earn that death right there. So I think bringing a company in with 2 years to create a game rather than 3, I hope that doesn't hinder what Treyarch could really do with the next Call of Duty game, you know? Because if they are making a Vietnam game, I'm really hoping they do it correctly and to the best of their abilities, not brought on to finish a game that somebody had already started, you know? So yeah, Treyarch being brought in to make a game that they didn't start is a worry in my mind, because if you're picking up someone else's workflow, then you're not going to be fully invested in it. So whether Treyarch completely rewrite the game from scratch, Sledgehammer obviously have their own engine, Treyarch have their own engine to run the Call of Duty games. I'm not playing Cranked on Piccadilly, absolutely not. So it'll be interesting to see what Treyarch do with it, because they, you know, Call of Duty's announced that it's coming out this fall, so they have to release something. I just hope that it's not going to be a rushed finish to want to get a Call of Duty game out this year, especially with the world the way it is and people having to work the way they are. So, you know, game companies aren't in office, they're all working from home, which once again hinders workflow, hinders communication. You just got to hope Treyarch have, and Activision especially, have everything put into perspective. So yeah, I just hope Treyarch, Activision, everybody has their head screwed on when it, well, of course they do, but bringing a company in last minute to finish off a game might not be the best. What are you guys doing up here? Might not be the best decision, but you know, Treyarch make fantastic games. So let's hope that the lack of the extra year to finish a game isn't a bad thing. But you know, we will see. We will see what Treyarch do. Treyarch make fantastic games. Like I said earlier, Black Ops 1, 2 and 3 are some of my top games ever made. And I'm pretty sure Black Ops 4 would be in my top 5 as well if I had actually played it when it came out, and actually played Call of Duty at the time, or continued to play Call of Duty at the time. Another reason why I've always liked Treyarch games more than Infinity Ward games, other than obviously COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, is you just don't die as fast in Treyarch games. Treyarch games require more accuracy, more gun skill than Infinity Ward games. And the most recent Infinity Ward games have just been absolute, you know, camp fests. Whereas Black Ops 4, from what I've seen, don't get me wrong, I haven't played it, but Black Ops 4 was not much of a camp fest at all, which was really nice to see. But I'm being put into lobbies with a bunch of MLG pros. What is this spawn trap? This is TDM. How is this happening in a TDM game? Infinity Ward, your game is broken. I just came on to record a cut commentary and now I'm getting salty. So yeah, let's hope Treyarch pull this game off, the next one. Whether it is Black Ops 5, whether it is Call of Duty Vietnam, doesn't really matter to me. I'd love a Vietnam game, even though I'm not a huge fan of the history style Call of Duty games. I like the modern time and the futuristic ones, and colourful. And just Treyarch have a reputation of making games colourful. So just Treyarch, just make the game colourful and people will play it. Give people something to stimulate their retinas. Just put a load of colour in it, like Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was absolutely stunning, had amazing graphics. The gunplay in Black Ops 4, the fact that it took 8-9 bullets to kill was, I think that was sensational. This game, I feel, the guns feel the best that they've been from what I've heard in a long time. So hopefully they keep the same kind of gunplay, but just add an extra 2 or 3 bullets to the death time, because at the moment this game is all about camping. I would say positioning, but that's a lot of Call of Duty anyway. But this game, if you camp in this game, you're rewarded for it. If you watch anyone get a nuke gameplay, they're just camping a section waiting for people to run into their aim on head glitches, and that punishes you for being aggressive. So, you know, lots of pros to take from this game to put into the new Call of Duty. Obviously, we're early phases at the moment. It's normally around this time that they start bringing news about a new Call of Duty game into the ether, onto the social media. So we'll see what happens. But I just hope Treyarch pull it off, because they've had 2 years, bought in last minute to finish a game that somebody else started. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. And I'm really keen to get into a history-style Vietnam game. That'd be great. So let me know what you guys think about the rumours for the new Call of Duty game in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion on all of this. Obviously, all of my information is third party, so I'm going off what other people have said and what I've read. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you happen to be new around here. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with everything as it happens. I'll do my best to anyway. And yeah, more Last of Us coming to the channel. More Call of Duty going to be coming to the channel as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.